everyone, today I'm going to be doing part 1 of the Alice in Wonderland series. The Avril Lavigne was a different one, it was for the music track, and this is the actual Alice in Wonderland series, starting with the Cheshire Cat. I've got another Cheshire Cat version coming up and I really hope you enjoy. I really hope you enjoy this look. I had fun making it and I'll show you where I got the lashes from, so don't worry if you want to catch them. Okay, let's go, because it's going to be a long one. I can just have a feel of it. I hope it's alright. I'm in my element playing with what I used to love, colour. I've just gone berserk tonight and I've had real good fun. First I'm going to apply some primer. It's just mine and I just want to use this one especially because you get that like kind of shimmery effect. I'm going to go right up into the brow bone. I've been messing about with all sorts tonight, just having fun. Put a little bit under there. Go right into the corner. So that's the primer on. Now for the eyeshadow. I'm using MAC pigment, and this looks red but it's actually quite pink on camera. In real life it's quite pinky red but looks very red on camera. I'm just going to put it on with a little eyeshadow brush. This brush is by MAC, it's a 239. Somebody said please mention the brushes you use. You know, the reason I don't is because most of the time I use my own. And that's the truth of the matter, and I don't want to keep on going, oh, this is my brush, this is my brush, this is my brush. People will be like, what? So the majority of the time I do actually use my own brushes, and they're not out yet, that's the problem. And everyone's going crazy for them, which is brilliant, but I can't direct you anywhere just yet, because they're not out just yet. I've got samples of them, because they've all been custom made, and I had samples to play with. So if you see us in the videos with any brushes like that, but they've got pink ferrule on, have a look if I've got one. Similar. It's similar to what I'm working on. I don't know if I'm going with that, but it's close. Some other companies come out with something similar, and I hate copying, so I'm thinking of going and having a little look around, getting some inspiration and changing it up a little, make it more me, more personable. Anyway, let's go, because we're going to just be here all night, aren't we? So I'm not coming out too far. As you can see, I'm only going to the outer part of the eyelid, but I'm mostly concentrating up here. This can all be blended in a moment. So now you've got that on, I'm going to go in with a white. I'm using this, it's porcelain dust. And I'm going to highlight the eyebrow bone, so just take that under there. You can use any white, preferably shimmer, although if you're using a shimmer base it doesn't really matter because the shimmer will come through anyway. But I like to use a shimmer colour, especially when I'm going all out like this, because sometimes you find mattes and shimmers and frosted pigments and stuff like that do not match or blend very easy. Had a right trouble trying to match the pink on there. I was going to use a different pink, but I tried it out on my hand and it didn't blend very well. So there you go. It's the story behind the shimmers. So I'm just bringing this right down here. It's nice and highlighted. Bring that round and then blend it inward like that. Okay. You got the gist of it for now for that bit. Now I need to keep that open because I'm going to use it. Oh, by the way, look at the highlight on my cheek. This is the tip I got from somebody, and that's a story behind that I'll tell you in a moment. So I'm going to put some purple on. This is really hard to pick up because the stuff goes everywhere. Look at the state of it. It's a Manly palette from eBay. Type in 120 Pro palette. There's loads of other companies selling them with their own names on, but I think you can get them cheaper on eBay. It's just 120 Pro palette and you'll find loads. Tiny bit of purple, tiny little brush, outer corner. And then just pick it up into the eyelid. Now I'm going just above, look, like that, kind of circular. So bring it out a little way, but not too far. And I want to just bring that up and come right in. I'm going to call this a tight, close-knit look because it's very close into the inner corners. And the reason I don't want to overload the outer part when I've got wings on my eyes like this. So there's method in the madness tonight. Yep. And off we go, a bit more purple. not the brush I should be using, but I'm going to use it for now to just get the outlay on. And then I'm going to go in with a pencil brush. This one is, I think it's a 219 or it's a 219 from MAC. And I'm just going to blend that. And as you can see, I'm going into the inner corner right under the eyebrow bone. There's Mindy trying to get out. She's going to have to wait. And I've got a pug behind us snoring as well. So, there you go, you've got your purple on. Now I'm going to blend a little bit of black, not a great deal. I think this is the brush I was using, the sticky one, that one. I'm going to be dipping into a little bit of black matte, right there. It's going to fall. I hate these palettes for that, mind, they're so messy, the trays. Get a little bit of black. Too much. Tip your head back again so you can really get a look at the eyelid. And then I'm going to push that into the outer corner. Just like that. And then blend it up over just to give that kind of defined look on the outer corner. I only really want to keep it just outer corner, about a quarter of the way in. Or maybe half the way in, sorry. Not too much. Now I'm going to blend, and I'm blending with another big blendy brush, the same one I put the white on with. Take it up and out, just gentle. Don't do too much, just be very gentle and blend it in. And if you angle your head as you're going, you're going to get a really better go. So just keep on angling where you think's best. I'm really, really, really being gentle with this brush. Maybe need a bit more purple, but not a lot. Just gentle up there. And then I'm going to blend out with the dark again. There, get it right up. You have that dark inner corner, or sorry, outer corner look. Now my mouth just looks horrendous when I'm busy doing stuff. But it's better than my mum. My mum, she'll kill us for saying this, but she sticks her tongue out when concentrating, she'll be like, and I think, put your tongue away. It's horrible. And I caught myself doing it once when I was doing the dishes, and I thought, this feels familiar. I feel like I've seen this before. And then I realised what I was doing. But anyway, I'm just going to fluff a bit of that off because it's very fallout. Now for underneath, it's really fun. You've already got your bit of primer on. Take a yellow. I'm just dipping it in here because I've got it all out, but any yellow will do. I'm going to go into that golden yellow. And I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. Pull your face right into the inner corner. And this is meant to represent the yellow part on the Cheshire Cat. I couldn't really fit it in up there, it wouldn't look nice. So there you go. Now I'm going to go back over the yellow with a bit of purple just on the outer corner, if you can see it underneath, for the big bat eyelids. Go a little bit of purple, same one I've used on the top. Gently push that in the outer corner like that. I've always put my finger on my cheek. It really helps with the help, like with you holding the brush and getting a really good grip of it, and gives you a bit more control. So there you go. You've got your dark outer corner. You don't really want to come any further in than about a quarter of the way in. Let's get some eyeliner on the lower lash line, and then I'm going to go in and stick these false lashes on. So I'm using a little bit of Estee Lauder's black pencil liner. This one's called Onyx. Just any old pencil line I'll do. Now before I do anything else, I've been using this, and I've got some little spots, if you can see them. They're just cute little accessory bits. Take a black liquid liner for this one because you need a circular dot. Start about a quarter of the way out and just, this is just for fun decoration really. It just adds to the excess on the outer corner. Now for the lashes, let's get them on quickly before we run out of time. This is probably going to be a long video, I do apologise, but I'd rather you seen everything first hand as I do it, rather than, oh, these are a little bit bent, look. Outer corner's a bit funny. Just squirt that back into place. Do a little bit of jiggling, poking and all that kind of stuff to loosen it up a bit. Taking the lash glue, back of the tweezers. This one's actually gone a bit funny. That'll do. I'm just going to gently coat top of them like that, filling in the gaps. Make sure you let it dry a little bit. You want it to go tacky because then it just adheres quicker and easier and you don't have all that faffing and manoeuvring. Obviously make sure they fit first, test them out by putting them on dry. If they don't, cut them into position. Always cut from the outside part, never from the inside, otherwise you'll end up with really long ones in the inner corner. I think that'll be ready. I think it's pouring outside. Okie dokie, let's go for it. This is usually where it goes wrong, but off we go. So I just pop them on top of your natural lashes. And then I'm going to just shove that right into the inner corner like that. Leave it. Don't touch. Might have to go back over, stick it back in. You just really want it to get a grip first. Now these are pretty heavy, so keep your head still until you've got them in place. They might tickle your cheek a little. That's fine. Get that right in there so it doesn't move. And you might have to just hold it in place until you're happy. You see it's starting to stick now. So that's actually stuck down and it's in place and I'm happy with that. We'll leave it a second, we'll put some liner on the top. In the meanwhile, where's that brush thing I've just had in my hand? It's under my cheek. It's under my cheek. It's under my bum cheek. I shouldn't have said cheek. Cheek. Right. This is the purple, and it's actually called Crushed Lilac. And John Francois has a makeup channel on here, and he has these kits, and he told us to use this as a highlighter. Said it's a really, really good highlighter. And you know what? They're my kits, and I hadn't even thought of it. So a little bit of crushed lilac on the cheek to highlight, and funnily enough, as you pull it down, it gives you a pink look, and I have got no pink on, I'm telling you. It's perfect. I'm just putting it where I would naturally highlight. Look, it's made my cheeks pinky and I have got nothing else on the brush. Amazing. I was well made up with that. Okay, now let's get the lips on and then we're going to do the liner quick. Now for the lips, I'm thinking something like Profusion by MAC. Very pink. Actually, that's not very pink, that. No, what did I have? I think, yeah, this is it. It's not. It's Moisture Shine Candy Mist by Boots. Boots number, Natural Collection. Very cheap, I know that much. Let's go. Right, there's not much coming off, as you can see. So I think I'm over that with a bit of the other stuff. There you go. Oh no, I need to do the brow quick. It's always something, isn't it? Right, I'm using this again. It's my MAC Stud eyebrow pencil. and I'm just going to draw in the line just to fill these out. And then let's do the liquid liner. I'm using this one because it's got a brilliant fine tip and I want to run it across quickly. We don't have time. So straight into the inner corner. Can't really, yes I can. Cheek, finger on cheek. Start the inner corner. And I'm just going straight across, and I don't even want to bring it out far because I've already got the decoration, so I'm just wanted to get that in there, right into the inner corner. Whoops, let's get rid of that. Little bit of wet wipe. And there you have it. I really hope you enjoyed my Cheshire Cat makeup inspired tutorial. Stay tuned because I've got another Cheshire Cat makeup inspired tutorial and more from the Alice in Wonderland series, plus lots of other stuff. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do, because you'll get updates, not in a spammy way, but every time I do a video and stuff. So if you're interested, that would be brilliant. Zoom zoom.